dog. Like, what about the dog? Dang, the dog. Okay, folks, so I'm at it again, and something came across my table about something that they say can be racially provoked, and I guess it happened recently, and something about a woman was like disobeying the law. Hold on, sorry, folks. She was disobeying the law, and I guess she was walking her dog, and the guy told her not to her dog was off the leash. And he asked her to put the dog back on a leash. And then I was told to watch what unfold after that. So I'm going to watch the video and give my opinion on it. A white woman claims a black man was attacking her for telling her to put her dog on a leash. Yeah, okay, this is about to be interesting. So anyway, folks, give me a second. I'm getting ready to roll right on into it. All right, and here we go.
Would you please stop? Sir, I'm asking you to stop.
Please don't come close to me.
Sir, I'm asking you to stop recording me.
Please don't come close to me.
Please take your phone off.
Please don't come close to
And
me.
I'm taking a picture and calling the cops.
Please call the cops. Please call the cops.
I'm going to tell them there's an African-American man threatening my life.
Please tell them whatever you like.
Excuse me? I'm sorry, I'm in a ramble, and there is a man, African-American, he has a bicycle helmet. He is recording me and threatening me and my dog. There is an African-American man, I am in Central Park. He is recording me and threatening myself and my dog. And my... I'm sorry, I can't hear you either. I'm being threatened by a man in the ramble. Please send the cops immediately. I'm in Central Park in the ramble. I don't know.
Thank you.
Man. See. Man. Y'all hit me with two things today that is absolutely crazy. Hold on for a second. She sat there. Well, I didn't hear nothing about him telling her to take the dog off the leash. It don't even matter. He told her, don't come near me, whatever. She kept coming near him and pointing, whatever, like that, saying recording. But guys, she called the police and said that this black man, well, let me know. No, she didn't say black. She said this African-American man, which is going to register in their head black, was threatening her and her dog. That has really ticked me off. You see what she was doing to the dog? She is crazy. The dog, she was sitting there literally choking her dog. I'm so glad this guy got this on camera, guys, because the thing is, this woman knew exactly what she was doing, and I'm not going to jump the gun, but I am going to jump a little bit to say that this is not the first time this woman probably done something like this. And the reason why I say that is this. Go with me now. On the job, I always emphasize atmosphere. Okay? And what I mean by that is that I say if I go to a facility and I see that the employee's behavior is a certain type of way, I'm going to give you an example. If you can come to work and you're supposed to be professional and you foul mouth and then you just foul mouth cussing all the time, and then I find that multiple people are foul mouth and cussing all the time, it lets me know something is going on with the head in the department area that's allowing this type of environment to be established like that, to where these people feel they are so comfortable with coming to work and talking how they want to, being unprofessional how they want to, knowing that there ain't gonna be no consequences. It's letting me know something is wrong with the system, right? So the fact that this woman felt comfortable with calling the police and making it known that an African-American man is threatening her and her dog, she must automatically assume that something's going to come there to protect her and something bad was getting ready to happen to him. That is just such a messed up thing that this woman right here. And then she made it seem like the dude was really, look at her. She made it seem like he was really coming at her and trying to get her.
I'm being threatened by a man in the ramble. Please
Listen to that.
I'm in Central Park in Orlando. I don't know.
Thank.
Sorry, I can't hear you either.
Listen to
I'm being
that.
threatened by a man in the ramble. Please send the cops to me. And my... I'm sorry, I can't hear you either. I'm being threatened by a man in the ramble. Please send the cops immediately.
You see what I'm saying? That's crazy. Now, we were taught to do things like in the hood and all that, that if you really want the police to get there, like if we see, and I'm just telling y'all, it used to be times where we see somebody getting the stank beat out of them, a man beating a woman. We would call the police and lie and say he's got a gun because we know the police going to come there fast. We did that because we actually was literally trying to save somebody's life. This lady right here blankly lied and told the police that she was being threatened by a black man, like he was attacking, he was threatening her and her dog. So like I said again, she must have already had in the back of her mind, I know that if I do this, because she probably see what's going on in the world and what's going on in media, whatever like that, she probably figured, well, if the police, knowing how a lot of times, I'm not saying all police, but how a lot of times what we've seen on TV, media, that the police probably going to come there and grab this guy, throw him down the ground, probably not even going to ask no questions, just come there immediately, mace him or tackle him or something like that. If this guy did not have his camera, I really can't say how things would have went. But hearing that woman voice in the distress like that, and the dispatcher saying all this, the police probably would have came there. Guys, I'm just telling y'all, I've not seen one time where the police came there and asked questions first. I've seen it where I grew up at, where the woman was the assailant. She was the one trying to beat up the dude. He's sitting there deflecting her hits and all this. He holding her hand. He telling us, hey, y'all, young man, hey, brother, call the police, man. Call him. We sitting there watching a woman trying to scratch his face. He's just holding her down. The police get there and immediately take dude, handcuff him, put him in the car. Then they talk to the woman. That's what they always did when we say always 100%. Now, one time the police ever come, separate them, put them off to the side. I'm going to talk to you, young man. I'm going to talk to this woman right here. They always handcuff the dude and put him in the car. And then they ask the woman, like, so what happened? And we all like, no, she was the one trying to scratch his face and he kept on holding her and telling her nothing. We will, no, be quiet. We'll talk to you guys later. And, so what I'm saying is that I don't know how this would have went down, but I'm almost certain that by how this woman sounded distressed on the phone, the dispatch letting the police them know about it. The police would have came there and probably most likely just immediately arrested that dude, took him off. I'm so glad this guy had his camera. I'm so glad the guy had his camera. That is just messed up. Now, I ain't going to sit here and call and say that the woman is racist or anything like that, but I am going to say she knew that by pulling the black card and saying that somebody like that was actually threatening her or anything like that, she probably knew that she was going to get a very, very quick response to anything. And the only person that was threatening was her. She was threatening him. She walked down this thing. Like where I'm from, like in Florida, dude, when she walked up on him, dude had every reason to shoot her. I mean, Florida has a stand your ground law. She came at him. He stood still. She's coming at him. And even then, I don't know. Let me go back a little bit here because I don't know if while she was walking up on him, she tried to like move his camera out of her face or something like that. I don't know if she did that.
Please don't come close to me.
Let's see.
Sir, I'm asking you to stop recording me.
Please don't come close to me.
Please take your phone off.
Please don't come close to
And
me.
I'm taking pictures of the cops.
Please call the cops.
Yeah, he said, please call. Yeah, she just sounded like she was crazy. I don't know what. She woke up with in her mind that morning, what type of day this lady was having, but flat out just straight up lied in there. From what I'm end up reading here, folks, is that she wasn't even arrested. I thought it was against the law to have like a false claim to sit there and file. The police had to waste their time. I don't know, have units or one unit. I don't know who came, but the fact that it was falsified, he has it on camera. The woman sitting there lying. I thought that you go to jail for something like that. I don't know. I don't know. But from what I'm reading right here, the lady simply was just off. They took her dog. And from what people are saying, she lost her job, but she's not going to serve no jail time for falsifying that. And it's clearly on camera. You cannot fake that. You can't lie that. And again, here's another one of them situations. She's going to come back and apologize. I mean, what is the thinking behind that, folks? And like I said about the job, but I gave y'all a little metaphor too, not a metaphor, but just to show y'all an example of if you can come to a job and be so comfortable with acting that way, knowing that you're not going to have no consequences. This says something about the system. So even though this lady watching this man have the camera, she said, please don't record me, which means she's confirming that he's recording her. She knows that he's recording her and still decided to call the police and file a false report, a false claim about this man threatening her and her dog. Lets me know she feels that the system is not going to do nothing. And if she didn't go to jail for doing this right here for real, I don't know what it is now by the time I'm getting this, which is 1:23 p.m. Central Time. If this woman is not in jail or anything like that, that is really messed up and pretty much is what I just got done saying. You know that there ain't going to be no consequences because the system is messed up. Let that have been somebody else. Let that have been somebody else found a false report that somebody is doing something just to get the police to come out there. You most likely going to go downtown and they're having to pay a fine or something like that. Now, I was told that they took her dog back to the rescue or something like that she got it from, which she should not get that dog back. The lady was choking the dog. If that lady would let that dog go, that dog probably would have ran to that black man like, please save me. Do not let me go back with her. But man, y'all, I'm telling you, me, because I love dogs, I would have immediately got on the phone and said, this woman was walking her dog without a leash. I politely asked her to put the dog back on the leash, and she started choking the dog. I mean, that's what she was doing. That dog was trying to fight for his life, sitting there hacking. I mean, that was just, that's terrible to sit there and watch that dog struggling like that to get her off of. I mean, you even heard like it yapped at the end right there, man. That's crazy. She was literally choking the dog. Look at that. I mean, that's a cry out. That dog was being choked. That's absolutely terrible. So with that being said, of course, the first thing you want to do is you rise with anger, but again, I don't know what happened before this. I don't know what happened then. I don't know if she might have got ticked off because the dude, that black guy, kept watching her. I don't know. I'm just telling y'all. It's always a before and after thing. But from what we're told here is that he's a bird watcher or something like that. And then at the same time, it's showing that there's been multiple people that actually said the same thing to this woman about her not having a dog on a leash. So number one, it says a leash law. He has her on camera breaking the law. If he have her on camera breaking into a house, she go to jail, right? Or she gets fined. If he has her on camera stealing something, he's watching her break the law. We all see right here that this woman clearly broke the law by not having a dog on leash. That's offense right there. Number one, right? Number two, what do you call it? Dog abuse, whatever, animal abuse, right there. You can say what she was choking the dog. And then number three, to sit there and file a false claim that this man was threatening her and her dog. That's a lie right there. That's just absolutely unbelievable. But then at the same time, when I say unbelievable, I don't mean that it's not believable. I mean, it's just crazy that happened. And it's unfortunate to say that a lot of people that look just like me in my color, we faced things like that before. There's been a group of us before where, we went to go, a group of us, one of our friends, he comes from a really, really good neighborhood. And we went over to his house. His mom and dad were there, and then they were white. And a group of us had basketball in our hand. We walking up to our friend. I ain't gonna never forget his name. I'm not gonna say it because I know he hates to even talk about it. But we just gonna call him DH. We were walking to his house to go play basketball at his house. His parents then was making all these little snacks and everything for us. We're walking through the neighborhood going towards his house, and the police got called on us by one of the neighbors. And his mom and dad went off on that neighbor for doing that. There were some blacks that stayed in their neighborhood, but they called on us and said that we was walking around looking for houses to break into, and they lied and say we went like behind that one house and we were looking through windows and everything like that. Lied. Then there was also a time, I'll give you an example, that we were all in the area. We all went to a specific area because the bus wouldn't come to where we live. We had to walk a certain distance to go to the bus stop. Well, it was snowing outside, whatever. It had already snowed, I'm sorry. And we picked up snowballs. We started throwing snowballs at each other. And there were about 3 or 4 white kids that was at the bus stop along with us. This woman called the police and said that we were harming her and her child by hitting them in the face and bashing them with snowballs, and we wouldn't stop. The police came there, literally like 3 or 4 of them came there, lights on and everything. They told us to, sit down on the ground, whatever like that, and said that this, what happened here. And then here's the thing, was cool. There were 2 other white parents that were there. And they're like, wait, excuse me, what happened now? He said, this lady called, said that these guys were, and man, them 2 white women let that woman have it. They let her have it. So that's what I'm saying. It's sad that we have to get used to, or that we had gotten used to, somebody falsifying a claim that we were doing something harmful or that we had the intentions of doing something harmful. And that's why it's very important. If you are a young black man, I don't care, 13, 14, 15, 16, in school or even not in school, go online, learn street law, learn what your rights are, because they can easily be violated if you do not know that. I try to say that and it at the same time. Anyway, folks, another unfortunate event right here. So anyway, with that all being said, folks, let me know what y'all think of this. Let me know of any instances you may have heard about or encountered or anything like that. Let me know what your thoughts is on this. What do you think should happen to her? Now, I know we want to instantly respond with, she should do it. She should have, like I said, due process, the whole 9. But death threats and all the stuff like that is not really necessary. She should go and be prosecuted to the fullest of the law, period. and just await her judgment and accept the consequences that come with it and all that, and just move on from there. But again, guys, I know y'all hate when I say this, but he died for her too. Yep, died for her too. And all have sinned and come short of the glory. And not all have made mistakes. That all have sinned and come short of the glory. So if that woman get to a point to where she's truly repentant of what she's done, I don't know if she's Christian or not. I'm just telling y'all. I'm only going based off the philosophy and the knowledge that I have from the one that gave it to me. If she's truly repentant of what she did and she turned away from it, he is just to forgive her. Now, I know it may take humans a long time to forgive her for what she's done or anything like that. But the whole thing about Christ is trying to save people, not condemn people. So I know, like I said, law's going to do what they need to do. People going to do what they need to do. But if I was to sit down and talk with this woman, I would like to get to the heart of the matter, which is that woman's mind, and change the way that she think. Because something has her thinking like that. Something has her in that mindset. And whatever it is, I would like to get to the heart of it. That way it can change so she can quit being the person that she was in this video right here. Let me know what y'all think. Y'all know what to do. Leave it in the comments below this video. If you've been following me, you forgot to subscribe to me, you just haven't subscribed to me, make sure you do that. And also, if you want to donate to the cause on my Patreon channel, you can go to the link in the description below. It's the Patreon thing. All you need is $1. That's it. $12 a year. That's all, folks. And I hope and pray that every last one of you guys have food, shelter, and clothing. And I also pray that you guys all are in great health. God bless you through Jesus. I'm a survivor. Right here is most likely the next video that you're going to go to if you are watching the premiere. This is going to lead you to the next reaction video. This one right here is most likely going to be the video you're going to watch that has stuff to do with me and my comedy stuff, different things that I do, all right?